Recent years of Sri Lanka has made significant steps to curtail sex trafficking menace. But with the incidence of exploitation of 15-year-old girl, that is clearly seen Sri Lanka has failed in that effort. When we consider about sexual partnership, 40 suspects had involved with these incidents. A Maldives minister, a politician, a navy captain, a wealthy gem dealer, a specialist doctor, a Buddhist monk have had sex with this little girl. When considering about social identity of the partners I mentioned, it is clearly visible that many of them have a high social identity related to economic, political and religious field. This incident shows some bitter truth in Sri Lanka regarding to safety of children. Also, we can determine 3 factors are highly affected here. There is a concept called objectification, which means considering females as an object. By selling this girl among several people, that fact is clearly visible. Also, masculinity. It is cleared by using one girl among many males to be satisfied. In feminism, there is a certain belief that males are greater than females. It is clear because the girl is always abused by many males. When considering about sexual drives and enjoyment, for the first time her virginity was lost by her father. More than 40 men have had sex with this little girl. Some of them satisfied in a while, others from a long time. Some people are satisfied when they are having drugs. When considering perception of pleasure, cybersex has become a lucrative business during COVID-19. Depending on how long the girl is performed and the type of service offered, she got paid. Sexual arousal has also been obtained through paid videos. So sexual drives and enjoyment can be different in people. Thus, it is clear that the priority is given only for the male sexual desires by ignoring opinions and rights of the woman. When considering gender-related issues, gender is a socio-cultural difference in men and women given by the society. The male has more power than female, not only in power but also in sex, wealth, decision making and etc. In gender, women are degraded than male control over sexuality. When considering patriarchy, the 15-year-old girl sexually abused by his father before this incident. As a result of it, women are subjected to lots of sexual harassment. She is oppressed not only physically but also mentally. In this case, the girl did not have the strength to speak against when she was sold to different people. The girl is considered to be the one who satisfied the lusts of men. Women are severely oppressed during sex. Also, the feminist rights are determined by the misuse of political and economic power in this case. When considering nature of the sexual act, the girl was being sold for sexual services over a period of 3 months. Later, 6 websites have been identified as used to this purpose. Under the criminal law, it is an offense to engage in sexual activities with or without consent of a person below age of 16. And also there is an offense under the section 286 of Penal Code to distribute child pornography videos and photographs. People who come to her had oral, anal, thigh, vaginal intercourse and etc. Just because of a person wear a robe does not mean that lust disappears, but a monk must have the ability to control it. Social degradation can be seen to actions when we consider about this kind of cases. In addition to these things, scratching and injury into genitals, applying various coatings and beauty products, inserting various substances into genitals, harassing in various ways can be included to express difference of sexual acts. When considering about sexual health, having sex with so many people makes to have sexual transmitted diseases such as HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, herpes, trichomoniasis and etc. People have to get treatments for major physical and mental ailments. It is doubtable whether small children have complete knowledge about sex or not. This girl have lack of knowledge about sex. It is clear by found in unpleasant odor from her. Due to the lack of knowledge about sex, people go through harmful uses such as birth control pills without any medical instructions. However, the mental breakdowns that had happened to small children is very serious than physical damages. Reproductive health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not just absence of disease or infirmity. As social institution, family and school should be responsible to give the proper knowledge to children about reproductive health. There is a questionable fact on parenting style of this girl because of her mother. She supported her to have sex with her own father and many other people. As a result of not having a safe protection, she's got pregnant now due to the sexual intercourse that had happened with the businessman. So, there could be a high possibility of having sexual practices which can affect harmfully on reproductive health. It creates issues like reduced fertility. Not only the girl but also mother have high risks of having STDs. When considering sexual meanings that have been attributed to all aspects of sexual and sexual experiences through a specific cultural, socio-historical context, this includes beliefs about what is considered sexual and what is not. Sexual interpretation are a misconception in the society that men have more power than women in sex. In feminism, feminists also work to stop child rapes, sexual harassments, and domestic violence. It is sad to say, but in this case, her mother herself supported to sell her own daughter. According to the Penal Code, amendments in 1945 and 2016, rape or abuse of a child below 16 years with or without consent, procuration and also trafficking of person are punishable offences.